Mall of America, Minnesota. This place is sick.
Already pretty impressed. It's an awesome time. I guess in Minnesota you guys just call this the mall, but to us it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
We are.
Yeah, we've already checked out. We've already checked out like half the mall. Take a little coaster break.
Coaster break. We're gonna hop into the Nickelodeon Adventure Universe here.
Fairly Odd Coaster is our first coaster.
We said let's do the spinny coaster without any food and as the first ride. So let's see how we fare here. Here's the thing that stands out to me, like coming into this, one would have to be the greenery. They have live greenery throughout this whole park.
Yeah.
Really stands out. And then also they have like these colored walkways. Those are two things already that are like fun and different than a normal park. It's just the condensed greenery and then the colored walkways. Kind of Wizard of Oz. Kind of feels Wizard of Ozzy. Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Ozzy. R.I.P. All right, we're one coaster deep. We're doing it. Just rode Fairly Odd Coaster. Pretty good.
Yeah, really enjoyed
Pretty
it.
good.
We compared it to
Compared it to Raging Cajun at Six Flags America?
Yeah.
No. Yes.
Yeah, we did compare
Six Flags America.
I really like this one a lot more.
Yeah, way better.
Way better. Not as soothing.
Let's see what else we got.
I just love the activity. If you just look up into the air here, I just love the activity, man. This is how you utilize space. I'm a big believer in using vertical space. It's one of the most underutilized components. That's just an awesome scene, awesome sequence.
your guys' score?
Oh, I took a picture of it.
I got 470.
What was yours?
340.
340.
They go upside down? No, I think it's upside, but I don't think why is the black shirt in the front look like this
There we go.
Welcome back. Orange, you're glad you braved the sea.
Well, we were just talking about what I call the third class of poaching. We just committed. It's what's called.
First, you have to understand what poaching is.
For those of you unfamiliar with poaching, poaching is when there is a ride seat open due to a single rider, and you have just completed your ride. Now you get off onto the station, about to exit. You look back, oh, a single rider, like Caleb here. And what is that? A lonely seat next to him. Did he want to be a single rider? No, but he's committed to the game. So I look back to this new single rider. I'm not yet met. Pretend I don't know Caleb. And I say, sir, pardon me, could I sit in that seat next to you? And he goes, sure, man. And so then I get in the seat, scream my head off. Now the joy of the ride with the added euphoria and joy of having just poached the seat. So that's poaching. There's really multiple classes of poaching.
Yes.
We just got done with class 3 classic cordial poach. Now what this is we just completed the Gerstlauer Infinity SpongeBob's Rock Bottom. Now it's about 8 o'clock here at Nickelodeon Universe, and what happens, we get off, but there's no line to walk on. So we look back, I make eye contact, it's what I call the third class cordial poach. Eye contact with the ride-off, and I say, oh, pardon me, would we be able to just ride again? Which she looks over, she evaluates how many people are coming, she realizes there's enough room for a couple guys and a gal. She says, we hop on, we enjoy a 30-second wait to get back on, rock bottom. That's the third class of poaching. But the second class and the first class of poaching are a little bit different. The first is what I call a state-sanctioned poach. It's like King Caw. For example, we're down at King Caw, Caleb and I, with Katrine, we're all down there, and this is what I call a state-sanctioned poach. This is where there's single riders, and the person, like Caleb says, saying, what are y'all waiting for? Do you poach seats with your mother like that? And they're calling out, they're saying, fill these seats, fill these seats. And it's like that East Coast aggressive vibe. They want you to poach. So what do? We oblige. We're public servants. So we hop back on. We enjoy.
We must do what the write-ups tell us.
The second class is what I call an SSP, a state-sanctioned poach. Class 2 of poaching. Class 2 of poaching is what I call a self-sanctioned poach. Now this is, for example, say you're riding Superman the Rider, you're riding El Toro. You get off of El Toro, but what I do, I evaluate that whole line as we pull into the station, and I'm looking out of the different people. Oh, there's a single rider. There's Caleb. Now this is the self-sanctioned poach. This is where you hop out, you run up to that guy, and you're like, hey guy, can I get into that seat next to you? And the guy's like, yeah, sure, guy. And so then you hop in, you enjoy a second ride without a 30-second delay. So then the third is what we just call the cordial poach. Now the fourth is the forbidden poach. Now I'm shameful to say that I've committed the forbidden poach. It's what we call the TP, or the theft poach. Now this is unfortunately in the adrenaline and the ecstasy and the euphoria, the joy that starts coursing through the human brain.
God.
As you're poaching.
You were a victim yourself, honestly.
I mean, it's happened. Sadly, the theft poach is not a victimless crime. So what happened in the joy of poaching, we're on I-305, and in the speed of the poach, sadly, turn around, and I did not realize it, but a gentleman who'd been waiting in line for his ride, as patrons do, he was placing his items in the cubby. When he came back expecting an empty seat, sadly he found me. And at which point I was like, I don't even know. I don't know how I got into his seat. And the guy's like, I don't know how this guy got into my seat. And the write-off was like, what? And the guy just turned around and he walked away. But really, what it is, it's a victim crime. Shouldn't happen. Don't theft poach. Those are the 4 classes of poaching. Do not poach and drive. Click it or ticket.
You can poach eggs,
Yeah.
not people.
I like my eggs.
Poach.
I like my eggs like I like my coasters poached.
Oh man, we're right here
Oh
in
my
Nickelodeon universe.
Gosh, Nickelodeon land.
Great time.
So we're just wrapping up our day at Nickelodeon
Our
Universe.
birthday day. for the
Somebody's birthday.
girl.
Thanks.
Happy birthday.
What'd you get for your birthday?
5 credits.
Woohoo! That's right.
I got 5 credits.
Got 5 credits here at Nickelodeon Universe. Enjoyed it. What was your favorite ride, Caleb?
My favorite ride had to be SpongeBob's Rock Bottom.
Deep plunge. I don't know.
SpongeBob is Gerstlauer. And here we go.
We rode that 4 times.
Yeah, that's definitely my favorite ride. What about you guys?
SpongeBob Deep Plunge Rock Bottom Adventure.
Yeah, I would say my favorite ride was probably Orange Street. Now, this is different, not so much a thrill coaster, but man, it ought to be called Nickelodeon's Tour Coaster. This thing was a fun ride, took you all around the park, you got to see a lot of scenery, but I was cracking up at like the logger detail from the days when this ride was called Ripsaw, and it was more like lumberyard themed. You go through a little dark feature in a mountain, there's like a mountain man, and there's lanterns and all sorts of stuff people thought was cool in the 90s. But all in all, a super fun ride with 2 lift hills. But they were all fun. They were all cute.
So what did you think of that Avatar ride?
Super fun. Super fun. I thought the spinning part would be a lot more like vomit inducing, but it was not. It was actually super fun. And
Yeah.
it won't get back and forth.
Yeah, Avatar, Antiman ride, fun.
We've had a great day today. We got more videos coming up, more trips,
Yep.
or more parks planned this week.
Oh yeah, good times, good road trip. It was a lot of fun. A lot of
Yeah.
fun. If you're in like anywhere 3 hours within travel distance of this place, great for the credits, great for the theming, and especially great for the mall.
This mall is awesome.
3-4-story mall, great food, lots of unique little food places. We ate at Cowboy Jack's.
Cowboy Jack.
Yeah, it was pretty fun, good food. Lots of unique stores we don't have in Indiana. Yeah, it was super fun. Oh, got some teas. Really cool little space here called Ragstock that does like new and vintage. They had 2 stores, one on the first floor, one on the second. Really enjoyed that. It was fun.
Yep. All right.